What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing this afternoon? Torment, I tell you. So today's video is going to be a little interesting. I got a request from a friend wanting me to talk about what I would do or what would I think if Mercury hit the Earth. Now, me personally, I don't know really anything too much about Mercury and what it does or how it forms. But I tell you one thing, I'm all for it. Not to sound dark, but it would be a beautiful thing because this life's all nothing but competing and bragging. That's all this world gives to us. I'm better than someone, you're better. It's all, like I said in previous videos, that's our only modem. That's the only thing we talk about. So honestly, Mercury hitting the Earth would be a true blessing. Because the poor people that are suffering, that just want to escape this shit once and for all, could finally have that wish. It might sound dark, but you got to look at it this way. We're all going to die one day, regardless. Whether we live to the very end or whether something happens a short time. You're going to end up in that state regardless. So, honestly, if Mercury hit the Earth, I'm all for it. Or an asteroid or whatever. As long as it's just a quick process, the best time that if that were to happen that I would want it to happen is when I'm in a nice sleep. So I wouldn't know a damn thing that's going on. I'll just be wiped out, you know. It's like just never waking up again. But yeah, that's pretty much my views on what I would think with the Mercury hitting the Earth. I mean, because think about it. People say all the time, life is a gift. Life is a gift. You only have one life, man. Live it while you can. Meanwhile, how the hell do you live it while you can when you're constantly in stress every second and minute of your life? And another thing they say, life is a gift. How is life a gift when you got to worry if you're going to live in a house or if you're going to be in the street? You got people living under an overpass, homeless people. That's a gift? That's a true gift for someone? That's a gift? Because if that's a gift, shame on humanity. Because that ain't no gift. That's a curse. If life is a gift, everything should be gifted to us. It shouldn't matter if we're rich or poor, black or white, whatever, race you are. None of that should matter. Then maybe that could be a gift. But people saying life's a gift and all this shit in the picture, it's bullshit. It's a curse. It's a nightmare. The true gift is to possibly never exist in the first place in this shit. You literally have no money. You're literally treated like a turd. Like a turd. He's a loser. He's a waste of life. You're literally this piece of turd. We see rats out in the streets or, wild animals, raccoons, things like that. That's literally how we will live. That's literally how we will live if we don't have money. And people feel bad, oh, these poor things must be freezing, man. It's so cold and stuff. But when they see a homeless person, they don't give a damn. It's like, I don't know. It's like we have no respect or sympathy for each other whatsoever. We treat each other like animals. Like garbage. That person's, he's nothing. I'm better than him, bro. You feel me, bro? That's all it is. It's all about bragging and competing. I got a nice car. I got a nice house. My son's doing this. He's a lawyer. Look, man, I got a jacuzzi in the backyard. I got a swimming pool. Yo, I got my own movie. It's just, you get the point. It's all about bragging and competing. It's all about wanting to be better than someone. Being richer than someone. Just being better than someone. That's all it is. That's all that's on our mind. Instead of being treated equally, we're all human beings. We should all have respect for each other and get things done for the sake of humanity. But no. We're just doing it for ourselves. We don't care about what that person does. You only care for you. And that's the biggest problem in human error. History. There's so much to life, but we put it all aside for money. Literally can't even get a piece of gum without a piece of money. I mean, every little thing. And it's like you tell people this, like you talk to the people about these things and they think we're crazy. Like I don't even waste my breath with people like that anymore. You can't. Because they're too dumb. They're never going to see it. They're never going to see the clear picture like we do. And it's the truth. You just waste your breath even trying to explain to these dumb people of what the real truth is. They don't see it. It could be right in front of them. They don't see it. They don't see it. That's how dumb and manipulative they are. And it's pathetic, man. And you want to know something funny once? My mom said a while back, I feel bad for people that have kids in today's world. Like, who would want to bring another kid into this in today's era? And I feel like saying, why even want to bring someone into this shit to begin with? When was life ever good? All right, back then things were cheaper. That's one positive thing, sort of. But you were still a sheep. You still had to be a slave. But now it's even worse. But it's like we're totally thinking life was so much better back then. It was a little bit better, but it wasn't ever perfect. Life was never great. Just like when we say make America great again. When was anything ever great? It was okay, but not really. Now it's just complete awful, and it's just fucking complete bullshit more than ever before. Everything's all about money. Just to go to a zoo to see a stupid animal. I mean, I'm all for the animals, but they'll try to do anything. Oh, this will entertain people watching these lions go, whatever. So let's charge and make them pay so they could see that. And it's all decoys for money. That's all it is. They'll go to a movie theater to watch a stupid movie. You got to pay like God knows how much now. I haven't been to a movie theater in a few years, and I don't even want to go. It's pointless, man. And plus the sites that you can watch it for free. And here you assholes go into a movie theater. It's all just for money. We'll try to think of anything that could be entertaining to the population of humanity, and we make a sale off it. It's all about money. It's all about that. That's all it is. You play a game, whatever game it is. I don't even know. I'm just saying a game in general on your phone. You know, like how there's games that you can download on your phone, free games. But yet, if you want this certain thing, you got to pay real money for this certain thing. For a game. For a game. Like, think how stupid that sounds. They'll put money in everything. Everything. For an imaginary certain game thing. You know, I don't know what to say anymore. It's crazy, man. This rant could just keep going, man. So, yeah, back to the Mercury. I'm all for it. Let it hit the earth. Let this shit end. Because how I look at it as, the sooner this world ends, the better. Because all we're getting out of it by prolonging is just suffering. We got to keep working. We got to keep worrying how we're going to survive. We got to keep paying these stupid, pointless bills that never want to fucking stop ever. Plus, they want to increase everything. So it makes you say to yourself, can't the end just come already? It's like, how I look at it as, everyone would be shitting in their pants, and I'll just be like, oh, thank God, man. You know? That's how I really would be. I'm not saying I'm a depressed person, but it's just the truth. I mean, anyone with a brain in their head that actually works could see that this is nothing but friggin' harsh torment, man. I mean, what do we get out of life? What are we doing all this for? What is the reward in the end? We're all going to go in the grave, whether we sheep or not. We're going in the grave. Doesn't matter how rich you are. Is that coming with you? Of course not. It's ridiculous. Like, what is the true reward for all this hard work? What is the true reward? Exactly. Nothing. Nothing at all. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We have all these stress and responsibilities for something that could just be over anytime. There's this thing on the news, some woman got murdered or something at a college campus. I don't know if she was about to graduate, I think, but did that happen? No. She got killed. So that just goes to show you all these hard, stressful things of a blink of an eye could just be over like that. You can get murdered. You could randomly just shut down. Your body sometimes does that. You could get an aneurysm. You could just shut down. Life ain't life ain't guaranteed. But yeah, we have all these things like if this is going to never be an ending. All that hard work that girl did, where is she now? She's dead. She's dead. And she never got her reward. And even if she did get her reward, what is that going to accomplish? One day she's going to be in the same situation. Now she's in the situation sooner. Dead. So that's what I'm trying to say. We have all these responsibilities, all this hassle, all this stress for a life that's just going to end whenever. Instead of enjoying being here for the moments, just doing truly what you want to do, having a good time, laughing, be with friends, be happy. Like they say, supposedly, you only live once, man. Live it while you can. That's how we really should be living, but this stuff gets in the way of it. Competing, bragging, who's better than who, he's a somebody, he's a nobody. This is what gets in the way of the joy of life. This is the curse of life. This is the big curse of life. Because we should all be treated respectfully. We're all human beings. We're all living things. We all have feelings in our heads. But we're not all treated like human beings. We're only treated like human beings or with respect if we're a hard-working people, man, or if we're rich, or if we got nice things. Oh, that guy's a no... Sad. And it's just... I don't know anymore. It's like I wake up every day to myself saying, do I really got to live in a world like this? Like, is this for real? Like, is this some kind of like dream or something? Like every day I wake up, it's the same. It's just the same routine. And it literally makes me sick to my stomach, mentally and physically. It's depressing, man. This is all we do. This is our only thing. This is all we ever do. And I'm a young person, so it makes me more pissed off because in a way it's like I got to go decades and decades and decades living this bullshit. And it's getting bad now. Imagine in another 10 years how fucking shitty your life probably would be, you know? It just gets worse and worse. Instead of life getting better, it's getting worse. It's getting more expensive. Things were cheaper back then. Look at it now. I can imagine in another decade from now and in another decade. And I got to be around to see this bullshit. While some people are lucky and they'll be off this damn shit and escape it once and for all. But anyway, Mercury would be a good thing to happen, man. Even though it doesn't sound like a good thing, deep down it is a good thing. An asteroid, a meteor, hey, whatever, just puts this shit to a full end once and for all. I'm rooting for. Anyway, love you all. Thank you all for the subscribers, almost hitting 2,000. I can't thank you all enough. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the support. And people out there that want to, try to talk about similar things like this, go for it, man. Go for it. Because the more people that speak about this, maybe the truth could be told. I mean, whether it does or not, it's just good to know that you got people out here that aren't, that we're not alone. We have people out here that actually feel the same. Like people I talk to, I have a few friends that relate, but the majority are they're dumb, man. They're sheeps. They don't see like what's wrong with this whole fucking setting of life. It's like I talk to complete strangers and I have more relations with them than my own family. And that's the true sad part, man. So many good people I don't even know that I wish I did know, which is you guys that I'm talking to in this, on this video, whoever's watching these videos. It's crazy, man. But there's a few people that are starting this and I appreciate it, man. The more people that talk about this, the better. I root you all the best. I hope you all get the subscribers you deserve, and I hope you guys can monetize your your YouTube videos at some point. And I hope life gifts you in that way at least, and just like I hope it gives me in that way as well. So I always wish the best on people. I'm not those people that want to wish bad, because it's just, what's the point in that? I treat people, like how we should be treated. I don't care what race you are. I don't care if you're rich or poor. I don't care if you live here, if you live there. It's who you are inside is how I look at you as. And that's all. It's how it should really be for the entire world. The world could maybe sort of be a better place if that's how life was, but it's not. And it's sickening. Anyway, let me wrap it there. Love you all. And take it easy. See you soon, hopefully. Love you all.